Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. The Brewers battle the Cardinals. Next. MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, we're all tied up coming into the finale here tonight. This has been a tight series so far. No reason to think this third game should be any different.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renneke has his guys lined up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Scooter Gennett will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here comes the 1-0. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here he comes, 3-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Therefore, it is Craig, and he'll put it away for the first out.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, Go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a drive out to deep right center field. Lee is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Ryan Braun will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A good first inning of work for Adam Wainwright. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Sean Jay.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So a fine change up there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. Matt Carpenter will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The next pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Carlos Gomez will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play.
Gomez.
First pitch coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
In now, Juan Francisco. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this goes right past him. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Jonathan Lucroy will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0 pitch. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still 0-0. Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on!
Pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig steps in now.
Let's go, Cardinals!
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 home. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Yadier Molina will stand in now, just 2 short of 100 RBIs for the season. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Cal Daly is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Left fielder, Cal Daly.
First pitch coming. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Here it comes. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41, Marco Estrada.
Marco Estrada will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And a look from Ellis, but this is into center field, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Gene Segura will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Scooter Gennett will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's ready now. The pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Johnny Peralta will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this is going to get down. It's extra bases for Peralta. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going. And he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Mark Ellis will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Adam Wainwright will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
1-0 on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. 1-1 on the way. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
John Jay will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
He's set. Now the pitch. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And that misses inside 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-0. 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
1-1 pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Michael Lee will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 16, Aramis Ramirez.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Ryan Braun will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom, And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Ready with the 2-1. Chop now to short. Can they get two? To Ellis for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Lee in no man's land back there as he gloves it for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Juan Francisco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Hey, get your peanuts, yeah?
He's set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
The 1-2 from Wainwright. And this will be fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Mark McGuire will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Give him the green light.
First pitch on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Need a base hit here.
2-0 on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yadier Molina will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Come on, get the runner to second.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Jonathan Lucroy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay, and this is dropped at third base. And we'll have to see how they score it. I'd imagine that'll be an E5. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Cal Daly will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
He waits. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Get the strikeout, man!
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-2. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a one-run game.
Marco Estrada will stand in now with the bases empty and 1 away here following the RBI ground out. Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Gene Segura will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go!
And here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Man, he could flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Comes set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
In for strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
One, 2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
3-2, here it is. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit, and he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Aramis Ramirez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Let's go, Card.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 2-1. Johnny Peralta will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Mark Ellis will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. From the belt, the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Adam Wainwright will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch coming. showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Now the 1-0. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. Segura for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still lead it 2-1. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Carlos Gomez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, look at this. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the box now, Juan Francisco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Now here it comes. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
From the stretch. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Cal Daly will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the sixth. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-1. John Jay will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the sixth inning.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Let's win, Cardinals!
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-1.
Here we go.
Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Brandon Kinsler will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
One 1-0 pitch now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Knock it out of here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 7th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Rick Herman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
The 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Gene Segura will dig in. He singled his last time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Scooter Gennett will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Up with it is Ellis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Philip Curry will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Philip Curry.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Here comes the 1-2. This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Go!
So 1-1 home. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Daly has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You can do it!
First pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
One pitch on its way to Ellis. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Aramis Ramirez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here comes the 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Ryan Braun will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, center fielder
Carlos Gomez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds, it's 3-1. Matt Adams is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt Adams.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 2-0. Now the 2-0 is hit the other way down the line to third. Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
John Jay will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First offering on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
He's looked good here since coming on. You know, the problem is you just don't know what you're going to get from this guy sometimes, but he's done everything right so far.
Matt Carpenter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on second with a ringing double.
Michael Lee will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He's set, now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Mark McGuire will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
He waits. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jaime Garcia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Jaime Garcia.
Juan Francisco will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
First baseman number 21.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's getting bailed out at the plate.
A 2-1 offering. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you've pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 1-0 pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here comes the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeup too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now the 2-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Cal Daly will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McGuire is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Wow, that's not the at-bat you want right there with a runner on third and one out. He's trying to get something up in the air, but this won't be nearly deep enough to think about scoring that run. That's a wasted at-bat.
Ricky Weeks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
23, Ricky Weeks.
And this is up and in, ball one. Men on third with two down. Here comes the 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth. A two-run home run for Ricky Weeks. Sixth home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Trevor Rosenthal will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth. Gene Segura standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Two out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. McGuire is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get two on this two-run home run. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the ninth. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Luke Boucher will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Luke Boucher.
Alan Craig will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth inning for the Cardinals, left fielder, Alan Craig.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. One on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. Here's a ground ball now toward the hole, and that may prove to be a big one. The winning run will reach to start the inning. It's a base hit.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot. Couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only one out.
Johnny Peralta will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. Now the first pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Tony Cruz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tony.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Shane Robinson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 44, Shane Robinson.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12.
Jason Mott will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30, Jason Mott.
Corey Horn is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Scooter Gennett will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Aramis Ramirez will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Ryan Braun will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now pitch on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something. Not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Carlos Gomez. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And Gomez will reach, hits a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Juan Francisco will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Lead at second by Braun. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third down.
That's a good at-bat there. But sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Carlos Martinez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Elian Herrera will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3.
Jonathan Lucroy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't going to have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives him the lead here in the late going.
Stepping in now, Cal Daly,
Cal Daly.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
The next pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Brewers lead this one 7-3. Mark Reynolds is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 7, Mark Reynolds.
John Jay will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Leading out for St. Louis.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Ramirez is under it, and they'll flag it down easily, so a 1-pitch out here to start the home half of the 10th.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Matt Carpenter will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just one out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Goodbye.
1-1 pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jonathan Lucroy. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 7-3. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 7 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.